Alright, let's try this team out. I think it might be pretty good. It can at least beat the current meta. But it's definitely not a free win, but let's see how it goes. I can find someone cute. We'll just let this run for as long as we want, and we can always just get a silver or whatever if we're just trying this deck. I think this needs to be 30 cost. See how this goes up. Maybe I'll make this 30 cost. Sup, Khalil? Impossible to raise rank. I don't understand why they don't reset the leaderboard. Yeah, I tend to agree. I think as someone with that, I wouldn't benefit from it. It'd be bad for me if they reset the leaderboard, but I think they should. I didn't even see what he's playing. It's definitely not impossible to climb. It is more of a grind. You'll go through moments where you win 3 games and all of a sudden you're 100 more rating than what you were, but you'll have other moments where it's completely fucked and you feel like you've just tanked all your progress. What rank are you? Where are you, and where are you trying to climb to? I think once they get rid of smurfs as well, or sorry, maybe not smurfs, but inactive accounts, it'll free up a lot of slots on the leaderboard, and it'll probably feel a lot better. Like wherever you are, even if you're top 10 or top 1000, you're still ranking lower because of inactive accounts. What am I doing here? And that's the opener. I did try this on my main and lost, and I don't know why I did that, but now I'm playing on my smurf because that's a mistake. Play a new team on your main is not a good idea. No Sandy Bird is good. Let's see how he plays into this. He may not have seen this build yet. 11,000 down to 900. Yeah, it can be rough. What teams were you playing? You can watch me play this one and maybe you can catch people off guard with this one. It's a little bit like it's not that simple to play, but what am I doing here? Round 2, we want the rye plants down. And we'll bond that, and that gives us toxic Berserker. Just put him there. Actually, we'll go this side. Yeah, everyone's got the same goal. Oh wow, he went Inferno. Was not expecting that. It's I think Inferno does quite well into my build. Let's get you down. I think I really just want to snipe his ramp fire. I think if I don't, I just lose pretty heavily. I do have Verdant now, so hopefully that makes me a bit more like survive a bit longer. Did he just move it? I think he moved it. That's a lot of mastery points. I think I lose here. If I need my mega maybe. No, it didn't hit. Far out. I haven't seen anyone play Rampfire that early. Red Amp is still... Yeah, it's not bad on the Rampfire because he's auto attacks. Like, probably doesn't need it for his Omega, but his auto attacks do a lot of damage. I'm gonna get hyper here. Definitely. Sell him and get the monkey down. Still don't like this. I feel like that's not going to be enough, but as we make it to late game. Going terribly. Hopefully he can shoot across to the ramp fire. And I'm gonna chuck him here. I don't know whether he's going to move or not. Maybe I just get more tanky myself. Just chuck this here. I need to survive this right. Yeah, he swapped. Bastard. Buff this ranger. Gonna be deadly if he has. Yeah, he has. I don't know about this. I haven't even procced his vitality well yet. Alright, I don't want to have to go to the Magma Enchanter this early. Alright, I'll try one more. I wonder, Somehow I can get 5 earth. Let me just change something in the build. Let's do this. I didn't get him again. Damn. I should have took Verdant there. I'm just gonna edit this team. Um, Can't believe how well that rhamph I did. So I can actually get rid of that. Alright. So this is what most people will end up doing. They'll play the shock. Sandy Birdie obviously went ramp fire. He ended up with 5 earth as well. I don't know how he did that. Maybe he uses that against something else as well. But as long as I can counter that ramp fire, I just changed a few things. Hopefully this continues to work. So that's how round 1 and 2 usually play out. And I think we end up losing round 3. Let's go Verdant, then we swap the Ranger to Verdant. Get this guy down. Maybe Colossus Verdant will be better into that ramp fire. We usually lose this round pretty badly. I think he didn't go 3 water. Usually that's what they do. At least they lost anyway. This might be better for him because he has the grit against my berserkers. Wow, that's a deadly combo, got both of these. Maybe the Adoris is better here, I think. Pretty sure it would be more targeted healing. Yeah, nice. Grit's a good decision here. Broke the meta for turn 2, turn 1 Enchanter Shock, turn 2 2 Rogues. Yeah, I've seen a few people playing that. What's your name in game, Rob? Colossus Arcanite. It's missing something, yeah. I think Arcanite just got too much of a nerf. Not only Arcanite got a nerf, but so did the individual. Illuvials and Bloom got a nerf. I think Phosphorus had just been meta for too many patches in a row. I think they just had to not risk it again. Let's get rid of these rogues. Wonder if 3 Mystics better here. That's why. Can't do that. Yeah, this build, trying to break the meta. It's almost there. I think the games I've lost are winnable. Just needs adjustments. But I wouldn't necessarily say it's going to break the meta. Because what happens is late game he can just go Behemoth. Yeah, there he goes. And now it's just a positioning thing. But my Berserkers should attack his Behemoth first. So it means I win. In theory. Oh wow. Doris just lived. should only get better for me from here. Let's get rid of you and put down another Mystic. I know he did a lot of damage, but... where do I want him? If he swaps over here with his behemoths, I think that's better for me. Should be able to path onto them. I really want to just buff my monk here even more. I don't even know if this is the best thing. Maybe I could have gone to Lecher suppressors. I mean, I really should just play all this stuff. But... can't help myself. I just like buffing the monk here. But I think that's an auto win if I use Tsunami in this one on the Adorius. Yeah, he did swap. See how this plays out. I think there's enough room for all of my carries to go through. Oh, far out. Played myself. I think that ranger screwed me up. Or there's just not enough room here. Oh, my rifle survived a long time. Surely my monkey is just going to have so much attack speed by the time they come together. What am I dying from? I think giving him Omnivamp's the way to go. Well, obviously this is the way to go, but maybe I should just not risk it. But whatever. I mean, he did play Behemoth, so... Shock Templar, but make sure you put Bird in the back to speed up shocks on the Omega. You can Mystic speed ups, Ranger speed ups on Omega. Interesting. Shock Templar. Yeah, I mean there's that late game, I don't know if you've seen it, but a lot of people are playing like transitioning into full water corner with just heals and empaths, and you've got your Geyser, Flood and Ebb blocking off, so your Illuvials have to stay there, and you just heal yourselves, and that has a Templar in it. But I don't think he actually goes Templar. I think it's Tsunami Enchanter. It's just using the bird for stuns or whatever. And it just wins it overtime, you don't kill anything. I think I'd kill it with Berserker, but when you're playing normal Enchanter Magma, you just don't kill anything. Cool. With the anti-heal augment, yeah. Has that been working? I haven't like seen it. I know in theory that makes sense, but the shields are just insane. Like I feel like it's if you go suppressor, like reduce healing. Like I still feel like it's the shields that are just crazy. But I guess yeah, crit. I guess we're not seeing it that much, or I haven't really seen it that much. So maybe it does counter it too well. People aren't even using it. But 90% less healing. Do you need crit though, or do you just rely on your base crit? And I'm guessing it's just with Behemoth. You just swap to Behemoth and you just try have your Behemoth target similar things. I don't have any of that in this team, so if I come up against it, I don't think we get to that round when I burst them anyway. And I think my monk here would just scale so much. Is the base crit chance 25%? That's insane. I didn't even realize that. Thought it was like 10% or something. Same guy. Let's see if he makes any adjustments. That could be really bad if he gets that. Maybe it's not the worst. Lost 250 MR in the first game, yeah. Yeah, Rob, you could honestly, maybe now that you know the meta better and you're better than what you were then, you could, depending on what rating you are, you could probably just start a new team, a new account. I don't know if I should be advising that or not, but sometimes it is the better way to go. Try win your first couple of games and get your, your rating higher than what your current deck is, or your current account is. Yeah, same advice. Just start a new account. Yeah, play your current one to practice on, and then when you feel ready, switch to your kind of main account. That's what most people do. I think see some people are a bit excessive. Like Viper's got like 3 main accounts that he tries to climb with. I think having 1 test account, 1 main account, and maybe 1 backup one to climb higher than your main. I haven't done that since I've known that it will take slots in the leaderboard, so I've only got 1 main account, and then I just take this one out of the top 100 to leave slots open for other people. But it's definitely, like if I was trying to get higher, that wouldn't be the way to go. You want 2 accounts to climb with. What am I doing here? Way too slow. So yeah, 1 account to practice, 1 main, and then, or maybe 2 mains. so you can play your second main without risking. Depends how much you play as well. I mean, that's a lot of games for some people, because you still need your 15 on each. Yeah, don't have enough. I mean, neither do I, to be honest. Well, the last couple of weeks I've been not having enough time, and then what time I do have, I've been spending it trying to find a better meta team than the current meta, and that turns out to be a waste of time because there hasn't been anything better than what he's playing. I should have just spent that time playing the, what do you call it, the meta team, instead of trying to find something to beat it. But I guess that's the risk you take. It could pay off. I think I'll just do this. Just better remember to swap this around. Verdant. But if you're having a hard time on ladder, Rob, my brother, he was rank 1 not last week, the week before, and last week he was 2000 rating, rank 1, and he had 3 games to go. Well, he had 2 games to go, sorry. So he's sitting at rank 1, he only needed 2 more games, 2000 rating, and he just queued for more than... He just wanted to get them done, so he queued for 3 minutes, and he got a silver player. And he lost to the silver. This is after winning 12 straight. Well, I think he won 12-1 in his first 13 games. And he loses to the silver player. He does it again. He loses 50 rating. He queues again. And queues up against the silver. These are smurfs, by the way. Silver smurfs. What do I do here? And he loses again. So he drops from 2000 rating down to 1900 in 2 games. He loses 100 MR, and then he queues again and he loses because he's tilted at that point, and then finished outside the top 10 after being 2 games left, rank 1. But I mean, he's not complaining. He's still getting free money that's on him for queuing too long. I think Adorius is better here. Yeah, make sure you get 25 games in. Yeah, that's one way to go, Rob. Try break the meta and then just win, but people do copy pretty quickly, so don't spend too much time trying to break the meta, because you might not get a lot of time to climb with your new meta build. It's definitely harder to climb with all the smurfs. I don't think it's because smurfs are playing, I think it's because they hold positions. Like you might only need, top 40 to get top 25 if all the smurfs were smurfs in inactive accounts were cancelled out. Yeah, a streak of 7 games winning 5, and then lost 2. Yeah, gained 35 points with 5 wins and then lost. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it can be rough. I think the lesson there is to queue no more than 30 seconds if you don't want to risk against lower players. But then the thing is, with lower players, you can just get your 15 games done. Maybe a little bit easier rather than having to wait all day for the 30-second queue. That's kind of what this build does, Rob. It wins the first 2 rounds against Shock Enchanter. And then it has a very good late game. Ooh, a race. Bit of revenge. So he knows how to play against this team. What do I want here? I might give him 6 water late game. Okay. I don't really rate Lifestorm, but maybe it's better than what I think it is. I'm gonna feel really bad if I win this, because he's on his main, I'm pretty sure. But I think he knows how to beat this team, so I did lose to him earlier. So I'm not too worried for him. But if you are all feeling bad about Smurfs, we all deal with it as well. Like now he has to play me or my Smurf on his main. So all the top players deal with it as well. It's just part of it. So this is high risk, low reward for him at the moment. But I guess I'm not playing the meta teams. It'd be worse for him if I was playing a mirror matchup, but let's see. So he skips round 1 just because he knows he loses it, and he would rather see my positioning. Yeah, it's Viper's job to play. Yeah, he does play. I guess it is his job, isn't it? It's kind of gets to kind of do it full time, where a lot of us are still working. But he also does it streaming, which is, I think, impressive. I'd probably find it harder if I streamed my main, which I do occasionally. But it's interesting he gives up that round as well. Not sure why. He does lose it, but I think he can save some HP. Go this side. I think he will stack in the middle here with Magma. Usually I lose this round. So if I can lose by a little amount or somehow get the win, this will be a big bonus. Oh, that stun. That Grocko stunned both my Omegas. I just have a feeling this could be really bad if he gets it on his bear. But he would only be cleansing mud and a couple of stuns. I don't know. And this becomes... oh, good. Cool. Oh, he does get it down. I got Colossus. I guess that's an okay trade. What am I... I'm gonna try the Adorius. Last time I went the Geyser. I think those targeted heals might be a little better. And I've got my Ape on. I think he's far enough away from his Ape on, because his Ape on tends to stun first. And then my Ape on just dies, so... where are you guys going? Damn. Yeah, good. Pretty much everything's out of range of his Apon. Not bad so far. Hyper on my monk here as well. Just not sure how we go in the overtime. Oh good, he didn't get another Enchanter proc. Fuck, this is scary for him. Usually he wins that round. So I think I've changed the Apon positioning, which really helped. Let's get rid of you guys. Do this. What are we thinking here? Upgrade you. Okay, there's a problem here. I think he's going to put his Ranger here. Wish I could afford that. So I think he'll put his Ranger here and it'll be buffed up, and he's actually going to be shooting this way, maybe hitting my Berserkers. Yeah, the monkey has gone crazy. Oh, he didn't swap, but he did buff it. No, he didn't. Okay. What is happening here? Where are you going? I don't know if he goes Ramp Fire. He could, but he didn't last time. And his Singe is huge now. I think my Colossus Taunt really screwed me over there. Because then their Singe was targeting my Ripe Lance. my monkey went hyper. Dorius, keep me healthy so I can win this round. Fuck, that's so unfortunate for him. This is what happened to my brother, but worse. He was on 2k rating. He got into a silver smurf and lost. And he lost like over 50. So Monkey said hold my beer. Yeah, fuck. He's my favourite Illuvial. This is why I'm being so obsessed with making Berserker work. I just like the Berserkers. I didn't come up with this build, by the way. I wish I did. I'm annoyed I wasn't the person. I saw Comedian play it, so shout out to the Comedian if he was the one that came up with it. Not sure if he was or he was just using it, but Erase did beat me on my main. And he was on his smurf. So we've actually both I didn't even see what the other guy's playing. So we both versed each other on that team, and whoever was playing the smurf won. Yeah, I've always liked Berserker as well. So I'm glad it's still within the meta to some degree. Just feels a little bit worse without the strong augments. Reborn's another good player. I don't know if this is his smurf. I thought he was usually higher rating. I don't know if you're watching a race, but I feel we could just go back and trade the wins. Me winning on my main and then you winning on your main. Instead of us winning on our smurfs. Feel a lot better. Yeah, we're both screwing each other over. I guess we both deserve it, don't we? Although, to be fair, I'm playing a new team. On his smurf, he was playing the meta team. But this team, I think it is meta. I mean, you can call this meta, right? I just beat the meta team. The Enchanter Magma on one of the best players. Even if it's not an auto win, as long as it has a path to victory. That's all we're after. I did link this build in the description if anyone wants it, and I can link it in the chat if anyone needs it. But if you do use the link, I just ask if you also click on the creator link in the description. Interact with that a little bit. Did anyone notice the clone of the gorilla is like a hollow, has a hollow skin to it? Dark hollow. If you are playing this, always remember to swap the weapons over this round. JK, yeah, I'll link it in the chat, it's easier. Share. Yeah, that's what's meant to happen turn 3. You do lose quite heavily. Can't remember against a race if I lost that heavily or not. This could be... If he switches to behem later, Frost could really screw me over. Don't think I care about Indomitable. I don't think either of us are dying that early. Just do this. You play it turn 5, I'm pretty sure. You just swap him out. But you'll kind of know... yeah, it's the round after this one. So round 4, when you sell the Grocco, because you are placing both your mystics. And if they're in the middle here, this is what the difference against a race was, I'm pretty sure, in that game. If you place the ape on here, his ape on cast first for whatever reason. And it'll stun your ape on. And I think the Adorius has turned out to be better than the Geezer. I was playing the Geezer, that's the other change I made against a race. What did he get here? Did I give him that? This is bad because that's all physical damage. Yeah, next round we'll upgrade the Monkia. Did he just stun my Dorius? I'm pretty sure he did. Stopped him from casting. He hasn't done any healing. It's weird how he's not ranking. The 48 one has higher attack speed. Oh, right. That's true for all the stage 2s, isn't it? I just, in my head, Mud casts faster, but I don't even have Mud yet. So I think that's why I was a bit surprised. Oh, that's right, I was trying to deny Frost. That's why... Yeah, so this is the round... We're selling both the rogues. And then we're upgrading the Monkia, which I think is better. It means we can't play a 40 cost augment. Like if we just kept it as normal, but... I feel like that's better. And you could also go Mystic here. Third Mystic, more heals, but the Titanor comes in pretty clutch. And the reason I set it up like this, like ideally I'd probably have the Monkia or the Ape on there. Like I want to block this off, which I didn't do a great job of. So that way if he does go Behemoth, it should favour me. Like if this stays walled off, I'll path around longer. That makes sense. Probably it won't come into play this game, but just something to think about. Wow, okay, so he went the gauntlet here. And I'm pretty sure he just destroyed my rhamph lance. My Monkey should carry. Maybe that's something I can change, is actually put the Titanor on this side, knowing that he'll shoot everything at the Adorius, and that way all my Berserkers will just pass this way. But either way. So it looks like it's just the ramp fire that we're struggling with. And I did add in these staffs to maybe go Mud Mystic against ramp fire. You thinking he should pull the Ranger back? Yeah, he should, especially for the Titanor. Thanks to Titanor, gets himself out of the way. He drops the Magma, like he's not going to benefit from that Magma coming out of the Ranger. But it's probably better. I think that's what Erase did, actually, on one of our first games. Yeah, the clump wrap around for sure. And the Titanor stun is so like it's so impactful. A 4 second. How long's the stun? 3 seconds is huge. And it does a decent amount of damage as well. Yeah, and the wraparound, so the Ranger wouldn't die. Like he wouldn't get targeted by the monkey. Lots of reasons to, yeah, put the Ranger away. I feel like this didn't really do anything in that game. Maybe I want this instead. I mean, this just counters this anyway, doesn't it? It's way cheaper. Looks like he had the same idea. Have you tested this without using Colossus? Keep now, going double Behemoth for more DPS against Roundfire. Shit, yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. Just go like 4 carries, 4 or 5 carries. I was playing a team like that earlier, where I would have Berserker and double Behemoth. And it was working quite well. I don't know if it was this patch or maybe it was into the Frost patch, but... So the problem is I would have to make room for 2 more Illuvials. It's really hard to build a team for literally everything because I still have to consider Psion as well. Yeah, I think I would prefer to see if I can beat Rhampfire just with what I've got, so I don't have to rearrange things. I could take out this. Definitely don't need the lifesteal. Resolve's gonna help a lot. But Sandy Birdie also had 5 Earth. And I wish I remembered his team, but I think he was playing a different, like he was kind of playing a unique team I hadn't seen before. 'Cause let's say he didn't have 5 Earth, there was a few rounds there where I would have just killed his ramp 5 before he cast. But he just had so much grit from the Earth. I don't know about this one, it's only 2 seconds. 5-second route. I don't even know what route really does. I know it stops people from walking, but it's 50 mastery points, which is just so expensive. I'd happily trade Berserker in this one for this one. Bulwark. What's he going to do with Bulwark? Can he get 6 Bulwark? I don't think he can. Use 3 Earth Bulwark. Ape on the Earth. Oh yeah, he had the rogues, didn't he? Yeah, there is that team, that Magma Enchanter team going around where you actually used, I think, 2 Earth rogues or something, and you win the early rounds against a mirror. Turned out it helped him with the ramp fire as well. I mean, that's the other thing I could do, is I could put in a Earth Ape on. Go 5 Earth for those early rounds. Keep that Grocco. It would negate a lot of the Inferno damage. Does the Earth Volante disarm, does he? Probably silences and then disarms. Can I go here? Oh yeah, that's right, still gonna add in all this stuff. Alright, so this time I mean, I think I just win this anyway. I could actually just move my Berserkers up front here. What if I just do this? It's a bit risky, but I don't think he's going to move anything this round. He's not going to spend the mastery points. Use the Grocco round 2 and 3, I'm pretty sure. You put him down round 2 for sure. Oh, he moved it. Yeah, it'll get hyper, but I should kill it before it even casts. Pretty sure I just win here anyway. Doesn't have enough to kill me without the gauntlet. It's interesting he moved it, but then also put Bulwark on it. I did lose 25. Must be a new account. Hopefully he's not a new player. I feel bad. Yeah, it didn't end up mattering. Yeah, you're right. The Titanal would have given him... If I didn't snipe it and just left the Titanal there, it would have not been a good move. Smurf, yeah. Though I don't think he was a high level Smurf. Fuck, maybe I should just be playing this in my main. Although I think the queue time would be too much. I think it's just a race playing at the moment, and he might not be anymore after that last game. Because I didn't think this team was that good. So I thought I played on my Smurf. But it's turning out to be pretty good, especially against that last win against a race. I think 30 seconds onwards I get plat players, so I won't queue past like a minute 30. Because then it means I can get like bronze and silvers. I could probably already get silvers after a minute. How am I doing? Pretty good. Pretty happy with this team. I played it on my main before I practiced it and lost 2 games to a race. And then now I'm on my Smurf, and I've beat him and now haven't lost, so a little bit frustrating in that regard, but I'm happy it's working. But another lesson learnt, don't play new teams on your main too quickly. I don't know about this one. I didn't really catch what team he was playing. I'm going to assume it's Magma. G-Train. That's not Magma. It is Psion early, the cheap Psions, into Verdant Colossus. So he's got the same thinking as me, whereas he is trying to get himself to late game Verdant Berserker. And I think he's trying to use a Psion to get him there. Early game Psion. And then he switches to Berserker. Which is what I tried as well. and I don't know if it's better. It can be better because the opponent can definitely kind of panic and make mistakes with seeing the Psion, but we're just kind of relying on that. Speaking of panicking, what do I do here? Do I just keep to the game plan, or do I put Gorilla down? Oh my god. Okay. Did I put the water down first? I panicked and thought I needed the other one down. It's whatever. I killed the Titan, as long as I don't lose too much HP. I had the toxic there. Or whatever. The irony of saying people panic into Psion and then I go ahead and panic. Yeah, it would have been fine if I just did that. Let's just play normal. Not mess around. I can play the Gorilla later if I need. Should be fine to get through the Titan Ore anyway, this early without augments. And at least I'm still kind of set up for when he switches to Verdant. I think what I like to do, like if I was him, instead of going Granite Colossus, you just bond your Ranger to the Fire Flish without putting any augments, and you can end up with a lot of, like, way more damage. I mean, this could be good against Verdant, but I think the game will be too fast. I don't think we'll be... Yeah, I think this is better. Cool. No point putting him in the firing line of the links. don't know if that's worth the mastery points, but let's do it. Oh, he moved his links. This could be bad depending on where they shoot. Wow. You can't upgrade these signs, can he? Pretty sure. Does he switch now? That's the thing. Imagine if he swapped and just sniped out my monkey. Surely he swaps now, right? I'm gonna be stuck with my gorilla being out. I don't know what he's going to do. This is the problem with this, because I have to start back here. Because if he switches now, just gotta hope this is enough. Yeah, lucky. Although my Berserker would have been okay there. Oh, this is scary. Now he's going to snipe out my monkey up. I'll definitely lose this, but fuck, if I'm going to lose the game, I might. Wow. How did I win that? I guess that's the problem with him doing that, is that he's probably weaker. Like he probably didn't have, I didn't see, but maybe he didn't have all his full squad out. It's just too expensive. It was well played by him though. I mean, he did that wall and out-positioned me with the Berserkers. He sniped out both my Berserkers. I guess my Gorilla just had so much grit and resolve and just carried. Yeah, I don't really care about this. Toxic would be nice to chuck in the back on the Gorilla early game. I think Verdant's too good. Wow. Wonder why he did that. Do I even want the links? I think I do. Oh, okay. He's ditching the Psion. Wonder why he's doing that, because he got so close there. Well, he took Verdant and Toxic. What did I get? The Meteoric. I think that's still better. I'm kind of screwed now because my Lynx is out of position. This is a good test because I was wondering in the mirror what's better to do this, what I'm doing, or to stick with the original plan, like original build, like what he's doing. I mean, he's probably going to put his Berserkers over here, so my Lynx isn't actually that out of position. So obviously a little bit better early, but he's going to be stronger later because I'm going to be spending mastery points to change things. I'd love to get this out as soon as I can, but it's not really going to fit till I've got everything down. My rogues are not helping at all because it's just making him path better. Because they'll kill him and wrap around onto my carries. My right lance, no. I don't have mud at the moment. What is my Lynx doing? Wait, how did I win that? Is Earth that much better? I really want to get rid of these. I don't think now's the time. Hopefully when he cleans up my rogues, he'll still have to path around this way. Why's my right lance going that way? It's annoying. Surely he could fit here, right? At least I can finally get rid of my rogues now. So at this point I'm going to be down mastery points. So we're kind of mirroring each other now, but I'll have less mastery points. Wonder if I just put him in there. We'll see who pass around where. His Adorius is probably a little bit better positioned. Mine, ideally I'd have him blocking off here a little bit more to make the pathing longer. But he was going to have his Titanor here. And he got that Verdant, yeah. I messed up. I thought he was going Psion. But I should win this. Got a little bit better targeting than him. Cheers, Edgil. Are you queuing up or still watching Avatar? Is that the new Avatar? Was there a new... I heard somewhere there was a new Avatar series. One more round. Right, where do we want this? I could put it on my ripe lance because it's the 3 closest enemies, right? This is awkward. I think that's okay. I've gone for the hyper there, and maybe it'll increase the... I don't know. Maybe I could have placed it here to make the pathing a little bit harder for my guys. What's going to happen here? He might win this. I think he will. Well played by him, I guess. That's... yeah. Interesting. Very interesting. So I just play normal. I just play normal there. I don't bother with that. I should have lost earlier with that. There's 2 rogues. Oh, Gabba. Alright, so in mirrors we're just playing normal Verdant Berserker. That means I might need to add in a different shield. I think I could just get rid of this sword. I'm never using it. It's never going that late. What's Gabba playing? Alright, we'll just edit that now. Oops. Actually think in that matchup, Verdant Colossus is better than the extra Berserker. So I think if I use my Ranger as a tank instead, he's an extra Colossus unit that the Berserkers can get stuck on. Weak round for me. Oh, I might still win. Need to give it a cinch. I don't think I'm gonna. Sweet. Could just win this round. I usually lose that round 3. I think I don't know what happened. Targeting, probably. Oh, that's sad. We've all done that before, right? He's stuck in. 2 of his units are stuck. I think it's because my rogue stopped the bolt there, the links from circling around. Not quite. This may be the first time he's even seen this team. sell those. Get you out. Let's see. Let's just imagine if he puts his behemoths here. I think I'm still fine. I think I win that with my 4 carries. I'm not sure he'll swap to behemoth anyway. Pretty sure I win that easy, especially since my Dorius is tanking Gauntlet. Oh, not as convincing as I thought. I think it only gets worse from there for him. Alright, I'm going to bear it back 2 seconds, and then I'll queue up again. Quick question, I'm back. Quick question, when I check the damage, my Illuvials taken for the round, what color is what kind of damage? When they've taken, I think, well, damage done is red. Red is physical. And I think it's blue is energy damage. And then the white is pure damage. But I'll have to look at damage taken. I don't know if I've really looked at that much. Maybe in damage taken it's different colours. But I know damage done it's, yeah, red's physical. Blue's energy. And then the white's pure. Pure would be like toxic and things like that do pure damage. Or the links. All this damage is pure damage. Bronze, really? What's he playing? Dust. With the shields. Was he playing Dust? What did he... Did he take Dust, or...? Yeah, he did. So he's got Earth. I wonder what he's doing. Is he going Mystic? Oh, Enchanter, maybe. Enchanter Dust?
Your download is complete.
It can't be... It can't be Dust, actually. I don't know who he's bonding this to. Earth Nature isn't Spore. Oh, he bonds it to the... Yeah, gotcha. So he gave himself Dust Mystic. Yeah, I can't imagine this works that well. Because Slayer, you can get Mystic anyway in this team. Just by putting 2 Mystics down, and Slayer is pretty good. Yeah, 5 Earth, 2 Mystic. Oh, he doesn't even have the... It's just the stage 2. Interesting. And he's winning. What is... Lynx did all the damage. Make his Revo Omega all the way over here. Surely with this extra stun, this will go terribly for him. But he'll still have the 5 Earth, 3 Bulwark. Put down a 3rd Mystic, or maybe he does go this now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's got room for one more. So he's either going to go the extra dust unit or Mystic. He went Mystic. He did get 3 dust from the legendary augment. I think it would have put dust on the Gorilla. How was he winning? This is crazy. Surely once I get... Oh, I didn't switch to Verdant. I'm an idiot. Alright, let's get rid of all this. I don't know if I upgrade to mud or... Yeah, maybe I do. It's a little scary. I'll lose this round. I guess I'm being blinded half the time, aren't I? So... Between the blind and the 5 Earth and the Mystic, I'm not really doing a lot of damage. Maybe I shouldn't have given him the extra dust. I'm getting a lot of mud stacks on his Revo. He's not attacking fast at all now. My monkey is hyper. A little scary. Yeah, he's just going to lack the damage now. As I have all the Colossus and heals out. Interesting build though. There you go, to quick game. I'm on his smurf. What is this? What's he going to play first? He can do either, because he's got late game. Didn't see. If I give him Revenant... Oh, I'm not going to risk it. Get the minus healing. Do I skip round 1 just to see what he's playing? You can just go full Revenant. I mean, if he's going to go Revenant, I'll probably end up playing this anyway. Actually, yeah, let's just skip. Cheers, Shiv. Yeah, I'd love to be live a lot more. Just once a week at the moment. I think I just want to go a bit more tanky here. And toxic. Just have him not proc too many Revenant shields. Yeah. 3 Berserker, 3 toxic. What has he done here? What is this? I might have to bring out the Gorilla for Mud and Predator. Oh, you're kidding me. My Mon is he's always coming up with some weird stuff. I'm liking this build. Glad I can use Ripe Plants and Monkey again. Yeah, same. Should I just go full Mud? What else can I do? Lynx. Maybe Lynx can go snipe the back line. I think my Gorilla is just going to do it anyway. Just do that. Well, maybe I should have got Revenant out. What happened to Gabba? Yeah, I don't know. 70% less healing. Legendary Org, Suppressor, and Crit Org. Yeah, that'd be like no... Yeah, it'd be like negative healing, right? Fuck, I wasn't watching. What happened to my Gorilla? Yeah, what is this abomination? I've got no idea. But I feel like I'm losing way more health than I should be. Oh, so the Lynx probably just sniped out my Gorilla. Maybe we should just go shield for Colossus. feel like I'm just making mistakes where I shouldn't be putting all these augments down. Like that's a classic thing you do when into a new team you haven't seen. You just panic and try to get these shitty things down. He's gone full Psion. I should have seen that coming actually. That's actually a pretty good idea. Kind of bait them out of position with the Revenant. Psions still do a lot of damage. Early game, like it helps out quite a lot. And then you kind of halfway switch between either. Yeah, could have just frontlined this actually, you're right. I just wasn't sure if he was... Well, I didn't know he was going to play Psion. Well, I did round 2, didn't I? Yeah, I don't know. Is this going to mean my monkey gets sniped? Maybe I... Maybe over there is a bit better. Might swap sides, but I guess he spends quite a lot doing that, and... Okay, he did. That's not good. Really get one more cast. Nice. What is my bra plants doing? Couldn't he just hit the flesh? I felt so lucky I killed the Titanal. I feel like he's going to switch again. Fuck. At least my right lance had decent targeting. Should be good here. Oh wow. Both got sniped out somehow. My Titanor can get one more Omega off. That should clean them up. Who am I trying to heal? Riplands or Monkia? Ranger is behem. He's scaring me. Is my Ranger behemoth? Why is my Ranger behemoth? Holy shit. I'm retarded because he's... Yeah, okay. Thank you for that. Well, I lost. Oh, I've got Verdant Berserker. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I had that shield in. But I gotta remember I actually gotta bond it to the null. I don't know if it mattered. I don't think Berserker really comes into play there, but that's hilarious. Yeah, I could have played that way better. I mean, now I know what he does. I can, like I said, I could just frontline my carries and just ignore the Revenant. It's good to know that Monkia is kind of enough. Not Monkia, what's his name? Gorilla. Like, I can beat that with just the Gorilla. I don't need to add ramp fire or anything. Yes, I didn't even have the extra Colossus that whole time. Gotta remember that. That's so stupid of me. Alright, Dictation, what are you playing? He's probably playing Magma. Yeah, I love Gorilla. So many times his clone was tanking, like it would taunt, and then the Lynxes would just waste their Omega on his clone. And he'd almost one-shot one of the Flishes anyway, with his Omega. So gotta remember, this is only for mirror matches. And even then I don't have the toxic for round 1, so I'm going to end up dropping round 1. Maybe I just get rid of these staffs. Find another way to beat Rhamph Fire. The plan was to use him to go Mud Mystic. Put him to the Apon, which I find works well against Rhamph Fire, because I can just stack mid, and the shield with the staff is just so big. It does so much attack speed. The other thing I can add in here is another option for the Monkier, Earth Monkier. So I can take advantage of Hyper a little bit better against different teams, but again, there's so much stuff you just need to fit into one team with all the different, like, to counter other teams, so. But I think the water one's the best. Like in the most situations, especially into Magma. Oh, we took the Mystic. Might be better. Probably would have been good on me, the extra attack speed. Explain how the hyper radius option works. I see numbers, but I don't know what they mean. Yeah. Obviously, so you already know you can click here. You got the chart there if you need it. So right now, 3. The 0 means he's not generating anything. -2 means he's getting reduced hyper, negative hyper. Whereas the Singe is currently gaining 2 hyper. My Gorilla's gaining 4, that's why he's already hyper. So he's gaining it faster. So that's what it means in the moment. And then I'll show you how you can kind of use it to drag over, like while you're setting up. So 2 hyper, you'll probably gain it like maybe halfway through the round or something. Like it's kind of slow at 2. 3, it's a lot faster. and 4 and 5 it's super fast. But for example now, getting rid of these. So in their current position, my Apon's gaining 3 hyper. However many seconds it is, I'm not sure. So he's going to gain hyper really fast, but a lot of those will path into here, and that number will change. So it's just currently where he's set up. So how most people use it is you drag a new unit in, and you kind of just keep moving him around and seeing where he's going to get the most hyper. So there it's 0, -2. And I know there's more Earths around here, so he's going to get more hyper. But the problem is he's going to move quite a lot, so well, I'm not even going to play him this turn. But most of the time I don't have it switched on because it's only certain units that it's relevant for that you can control. So in a mirror matchup with Magma Enchanter, you do have it you're trying to get your Geyser hyper. Everything else doesn't really matter too much. It's only certain matchups that you really worry about it. And the mirror Magma Enchanter is one for sure that you worry about it. But only with the Geyser. On the round that you set him up. I don't know if that explained it very well, but so you can only see the radius in the setup rounds. You can't, like right now I can't hover over and see the radius. Yeah, so at minus they don't actually lose hyper. It just means they're very far away from gaining any. That's my understanding anyway. Yeah, in the mirror matchups it can be a bit... It's just like weird positioning where someone, even though it's a mirror, one of their Illuvials would be just in range of someone of yours that gives hyper, and just out of range of someone that would like negate the hyper. And it does make a difference, and that's kind of the progression after you play a lot of mirrors. Like this one, you know, the guys is a good example of how it matters. It's like obvious enough where it's very controllable, and most players can think about the guys are hyper during the setup, but all the other little hypers between the other Illuvials are so like kind of rare and not worth the brain power in that minute where you're setting up. Yeah, I suppose when you set up the round where you set up your behemoths, like the hyper matters there as well, but the number one thing, the hyper, I mean, if your behemoths are targeting his behemoths and his behemoths go hyper, you're still going to win. So it's more about just trying to get them on your behemoths targeting there. So, or you could play for hyper. You could put your behemoths somewhere where they'll get hyper and not attacked by their behemoths and risk it. But we haven't played Curates yet. The other time hyper comes into play when you think about it is if there's a meta team that you know is really heavy on certain affinities. You can start thinking about a counter that's just purely like a hyper counter. Maybe some people think about hyper much more than me. I'm kind of more like the team comp first, positioning, and then once I've played the team quite a lot, or if like the hyper's obvious, I'll start thinking how I can optimize hyper, but it comes a bit later for me. What have I lost today? I think I've just lost to the rhamph fire. 8 earth. 5 earth. And a race, didn't it? Early on before stream, but I did get one back on him, so after I made some adjustments. It's pretty successful so far. Yeah, exactly. A lot of the time the comps are just either flat out better or the positioning matters way more. And then the rest comes later. What has he done here? Got a Willow at the 3 earth. So we opted for 3 earth, 3 air instead of the extra shock unit, which is interesting, and I think it's working out pretty okay for him. But I do usually lose this round anyway. He doesn't have the shock. Yeah, some people play the stage 2 squiz this round. Might regret that. Frost, if he switches Behemoth, Frost counters me quite well. Oh, he didn't grab it. Okay. I don't know if it's worth moving these. Because I don't think I don't think they kill him. The Kuka. It's But this comes in huge. If I can get this triggered onto my Dorius, he's just got like infinite heals. Oh, what's he doing here? Oh, he does have Spore. It's a little scary. Oh, my Volante was so close to interrupting the Kuka. Omega there. What's he going to do? Is he going to commit to this Revenant? Or Spore, should I say? I don't think so. Let's get rid of you guys. I don't even know who's gonna like lose, get to 50% HP. Just do this for now. I've got plenty of rounds in the bank, so I'll just pay attention to who's dying and start to think who I'll put this on. Got no idea what he's going to play now. I'm guessing Behemoth. Got rid of air. He's gone Magma Enchanter, but I think he messed that up. He's meant to have Enchanter. Because his Ranger has Enchanter, but he's probably seeing this build for the first time. Unlucky. Be nice if we could hit 1800. I originally tanked this account out of the top 100 to make room for others, but I think I need the two accounts because it's such a disadvantage only having one main. But I'll see. I mean, the plan was to have two mains, play the lowest one, and then tank my lowest one the day before Snapshot. But it's such a grind to get it back up the following week. So I'm a bit torn what to do. Whether make room for others or do what's best for me. But I think one extra account's reasonable. And I've tanked all my other accounts, so I've freed up that I used to have like just way too many in the top 100, so I've gotten rid of all them. So waiting queue. Let's cancel that actually. What did I plan on doing? I need to get rid of these staffs, don't I? Let me do that now. Water bulk book. Alright, I've updated the team if anyone needs it. Come on, I don't use profile pic. I'm honestly I've got it on one of my old original accounts that I just don't play anymore. But I use it as like a test account. And I don't know why. I've just been lazy. I haven't gotten around to it. I've been telling myself, send myself. I've only got two. What do you call it? Yeah, PFPs. So I need to get onto that. I need to send my brother one as well. Rich offered. Rich said he will send me some, but I said I've got some that I need to. Am I in this full time? Oh, thanks, Shiv. Definitely not. No, I still work full time. Well, I work, yeah, full time. Um, well, I guess I work, what do you call it, like 3/4 full time. But I have been just busy lately, so I haven't been able to put out too many videos recently, but I've been fitting in these streams. And I suppose the meta's already, I mean, there's not really any, I'll do a video on this one because it's a new team, but the meta hasn't changed enough. I mean, there hasn't been anything new to really post. Yeah, I played Overworld. I haven't played Beyond. I played Illuvium 0, got the tier 1 land, which I like, and then, yeah, Overworld I love. I guess, probably like a lot of people, I can't get past the fact that the progression won't be saved, so I don't play it that much. This sucks for him, because all of this is good for me. But hopefully he gives me... No, he doesn't. I should have... Yeah, that was silly of me to pick Berserk. I should have just taken the grit. Yeah, I'll be playing heaps of Overworld once it's out. Or once it's in the next step. Honestly, I'd probably be playing more of it now if there wasn't for rewards on ladder. It's just so much incentive to play a ladder at the moment, like arena ladder. It's getting a bit ridiculous with how many weapons I have in this team. What about you, Shiv? Are you playing? What are you spending most of your time playing? Beyond's just the collectible ladder, like the Illuvials, right? Alright, Dictation, I'm pretty sure I played him before. So he's seen the team. See what he does. I'm surprised more people aren't trying the rhamph fire. That's what I usually do against. I usually go shock. Like normal shock enchanter, and then the last round I'll switch to rhamph fire. And it just does so well against these berserkers. I don't know why, like it doesn't almost make sense because they have Verdant and everything, but the Inferno rhamph fire just seems to do so well into it. Yeah, I really need to get a profile pic. I think Rich is trying to fill up the ladder with PFPs. I think anyone that doesn't have one, Rich said he'll send you one. You tag him in Discord. Pretty sure that's what he said. So it's a pretty sweet deal if you don't have one. Free NFT. Not much of anything. Yeah, so you've optimized your land and you've played a bit of Overworld. Yeah, I didn't bother with Beyond because I knew I wasn't going to spend much on it. Too much of a, like what else could I spend that on, and I just thought I've already bought land, I'll save all my, and a lot of ILVs, I'll save all my spending, potential spending on Illuvium on the Overworld. Yeah, there was no way I was going to compete on Beyond. I think learning the arena is going to be good because I'm pretty sure they plan to still have arena as the way to capture Illuvials. Obviously you've got the hunting, but I think you still enter and capture Illuvials that way. So you want to kind of know what you're doing with arena, like more than just know what you're doing. You want to be good at it because you could potentially run into some pretty rare Illuvials and maybe not have the best deck on you at the time, and you don't want to mess up that opportunity by making, you know, mistakes in arena mode. While trying to capture like an NFT that you want. Down here, grit. good move by him. So I lost that round 3 pretty badly. I usually don't lose this round, but I can lose it. And this doesn't look like it's going too well because I'm about to... my monkey is going to die. I don't know why sometimes I lose that round so badly. I think sometimes my Adorius, I didn't see then, but I think he sometimes gets interrupted by the Scarabok on his first heal, like he just did then. And I think I don't want my Berserkers going into his Apon, which my Ripe Lance for some reason did path around here. Just looking at that right now, I don't know how that's possible. Let's just not lose any more rounds. Like, surely everything fits through here, right? I just hope nothing passes over this way. Good. And what's he done here? Yeah, he's got his gauntlet, so... he's shooting over this way. That's bad. Would have thought the Adorius might have been the furthest. That was huge by my Titanor. And my monkey is almost hyper. No, he's gonna... Wow. His rangers should hit my Adorius now. Scary. So I could upgrade my links to another Mystic, the Geezer, but I'm actually thinking I won't do that. Let's get all of that out. $18 and $8. Just in case he puts his behemoths over here. Okay, let's see what happens here. Is my Apon dying so fast? Just auto attacks from his ranger? I think I lose this. Fire out, I shouldn't have done. I should have put my Titanor over there. Should have just left my ape on there and put my Titanal here. Just trying to be too fancy. I didn't think my ape on would die that quick. Just the ranger like auto attacks. Lesson learnt. Don't be too fancy. Just keep as is. That's damn. That's a lot of rating. $70 cost nature sword. I mean, the game always ends that round, one way or the other, usually. And I was just so far from ever playing it. There's so many different augments and stuff that's better. And I do have this one here that gives 24 pure attack damage. And I think he just gains so much attack speed that I figured just the normal cost sword, Berserker, and this, and just doing pure damage with the attack speed. So I guess all the other damage isn't as much, but it's kind of cheaper and more viable to play that round if I choose to. But the 70 cost sword's just too expensive because already the team's quite expensive. Like that round, I still didn't even have down like 120 mastery points worth of augments that probably better. Alright, here's the rematch. I can't believe I did that with the ape on. Yeah, definitely invest. I've done I do a bit of TA, not currently because I'm just not trading it. I'm just all in kind of thing. I'm just holding. I think it's just too risky to try to sell at any point now, even if TA says so. I just think it's too close to. Too much buy pressure from everything and all the timing. Basically, everything is just. Yeah, too risky to trade as opposed to just holding at the moment. But I did get 8th in the what do you call it? Bybit had a trading comp with Crypto Banter, and it's 2,000 people, and I got 8th overall. Did like 400%, but I don't. Yeah, prefer to control the greed a little bit and not trade as much at the moment because. Anything I trade I can lose, and if I consider I could just buy spot and hold, far more sensible, despite having history doing pretty well with trading. And other crypto, yeah, definitely. I probably hold too much, more ILV than I should, if I'm being smart. I'm probably over-invested in Illuvium, maybe a little bit. Probably many of us are. But yeah, I guess like most people, mostly Bitcoin and ETH, or probably more ETH for me at the moment. Matic, IMX, just like Solana, mostly standard ones, and then my Web3 gaming tokens would be Illuvium and Gala, really the only two, other than the IMX and the layer 1s and 2s. It's a slightly different positioning because I'm just going to be running at him as opposed to going around. Let's see, this might work better. What about you, Shiv? What's your portfolio kind of look like? Oh, and Avalanche as well. I like Avalanche. Speaking of, what is the... Where are we at with? Oh, we're under $100 again, yeah. Alright. So he beat me last time round. This third round. Oh, let's see if I can snipe out his singed. And I'm out of range of the 8th one. I think the good thing he did last game, which it looks like he may have done it by accident, is he put the 8th one a bit higher up. And it was stunning my Berserkers quite a lot. So I think that's the key for him. And the key thing for me to avoid. Good. Hopefully he tries to grab this one, which is really good for him, but it's all allies gain 20%. I think this is better for me. Maybe that was better for him. I think I'll end up blocking this off. Not sure if that's the right move though. Yeah. Narrowing it down to a list of 6. Yeah, probably about the same. Probably just 6. Thankfully everything I have right now is just happy just holding right through, like I don't have to keep an eye on it too much or manage it. Actually I did de-risk on Gala a bit, they're a bit scary. I think Gala will still do really well, but with all the lawsuits and stuff it's a little bit scary. I picked up this again. Should block off everything. Put that there. So if he switches to Behemoth, I should get the advantage here. Yeah. He might kill my rhamph lance. Nah. Actually, that's a lot of damage. But he's getting stacks of mud now, so... he got him. Look at my Adorus's energy regen. Because he procced this. Sweet. What did we get? That's not too bad. Honestly, less in gaming and more in layer ones like .NET. Yeah, that's probably the smart move. And nothing in Bitcoin. Yeah, I don't know what it is about Bitcoin, but if it was up to me, I probably wouldn't have it. Like, I just feel it's the wrong way to think, but I just feel if Bitcoin's going to go up, everything else is going to go up, right? Like if you're trying to, this is obviously if the bull run hits. Obviously, Bitcoin will go down by less if shit goes wrong, but it's just so much more upside for everything else. And I honestly, yeah, Bitcoin, yeah, I don't know, something about it that I'm more Ethereum and then everything else, but not many layer ones. I don't have any dot or near. It's more just Matic and Solana. And Chainlink. But I don't really have a good thesis or reason for that. I think it's just what I went with. I haven't even looked at its dictation again. It also probably, I mean, it kind of depends how much you've invested as well. Like, probably the bigger my portfolio gets and the more risk adverse I become. But if it's, a smaller portfolio, it kind of doesn't. I guess it still does make sense to go majority Bitcoin, but it makes more sense to go higher risk. I feel like I gave him an augment that I... Oh no, we mirrored the augments, yeah. Yeah, I wasn't here for last cycle. I mean, I was keeping an eye on it, but I was all just stocks until the bear market hit. And then I was looking much more into crypto because I'd sold most my stocks, kind of near the top or whatever, and then I was hesitant with crypto over the years because I guess the higher risk and you hear all these things, but this time around I was like, this has survived all these news cycles and bad news and what do you call those events? Whatever those events, FTX collapsing and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, this is the time. So I only started investing in crypto this bear market. It's a hell of a lot scarier. It's because even if you buy near the bottom, you're still probably going to be down 20% or something. And it's definitely scary. Okay, this Apon is going to screw me over again, so... It's a lot better positioning by him with this Apon, I think. So I want to close this gap off as quick as I can. As my monkey went around, and so did my links, nice. Yeah, I feel like this cycle as well, yeah, you're right. Most people have been through it all once or twice. Yeah, take more risk if you have more time, that's for sure. Yeah, for most people that aren't looking into it all, that aren't involved in the crypto community, it's should not be taking risks because they're probably just going off what they've heard once or twice. It's kind of risky giving him shock. He could swap to shock. I don't know if it's going to be good for him or not, but fuck, he did take it. And he also got this. I wasn't even sure about this. I don't know why I took the crit amp. It's kind of silly. Thought maybe crit and crit amp on the monkey could be crazy. Haven't really tried it before. I don't know if they have crypto ETFs in Australia. Do they have crypto ETFs in Australia? Oh, he went shock. He got rid of Apon. This could be very regrettable by me giving him that. Although it's still looking alright. I think his shock's targeting my Apon. I feel like I've heard they've had ETFs. I think, actually, that's right. I think the ETFs here are more... They're investing in crypto companies. So it's all stocks related to crypto companies. It doesn't actually hold any crypto. And that's been around for a while, I think. I don't even know if this is... Maybe I should just let him go through here and kill the... Because I think once you kill the shock unit, right, they don't cast shock anymore. But he did stun my berserkers pretty heavily. But we can invest in American ETFs fairly easily. So I imagine a lot of people in Australia can just invest into, you know, BlackRock and all that. I imagine. Where is his ranger going to cast now? Probably straight down the middle here. May lose this round. Nice, my Titanal went that way. I think I'll be too tanky here. I feel like he got over-diversified. Yeah, there's so many good opportunities out there. Like, there really is a lot. You definitely see, yeah. I can see how people buy a lot of different coins. What round here? What do I even do here? Do I sell the links? Alright, let's try this shit. I don't know if that's a good idea, but... less energy. So buffed up monkey, I'll see if I regret that or not. 3 berserker. What's that? Over 50% crit. And crit amp. And lifesteal. I'm so healthy that I think, even if I lose this, I've got another round to adjust. Well, we brought out the spore. Spore shock. My Lynx is stuck. Oh, nice, I killed him before my Titan or Omega. That way he'll go down this way. Dodge. Just killed him. Sorry, dictation. It's good games though. Very good games, and I like the creativity of their switch up. Been really close each game. You won that other one. Do you guys bother with the ETFs? Have you bought any ETFs? Can you buy them in America as, like, just as retail? I'm assuming you can, right? That is kind of interesting, isn't it, to think. I'd probably be more comfortable buying a Bitcoin ETF. Which sounds weird. Makes me kind of anxious having one crypto on an exchange, makes me anxious, and then having it in my private wallet makes me anxious as well, because it's like all on me if it goes, you know, if you lose your keys or whatever, or you get hacked, it's fucking, like, that feels more risky to me than an exchange. Which I know a lot of people don't agree with that, but... fuck, man. So I can definitely see the appeal of an ETF. Maybe I'll just give him this if he wants it. Gotta go to bed. Thanks for tuning in though, Shiv. Much appreciated. Good luck in this cycle, yeah. I think we'll all do pretty well. Right. I don't know, I feel like he should have just taken Behemoth Frost, but he might not be planning on even using Behemoth.
Back to nothing.
I think I just want to try hit 1800 and then I'll leave it there. I just don't know how many games that is away, especially if we keep getting silvers. I hope I don't run into his ape on here. Should be out of range, I think. Yeah, easy. Where are you going? Sweet. It's always good when we win round 3. So it doesn't always happen. I could regret this. We'll see. I guess Mystic, the extra attack speed Probably increases my damage by X% anyway. And I can dodge the, what do you call it? Damage reduction that he's using. Let's get rid of him. Yeah, I thought he might do that. Oh, my monkey gets through this time. Let's see how big a difference that makes, because I usually win this round. So far it's making a big difference. And his geezer's going to go hyper. Yeah, the damage is definitely reduced. They killed a couple of things. Hopefully all three of these path around. They have blocked up enough there. Yeah, nice. My rifle's got destroyed. Don't tell me I lose there. Fuck, that'd be... I don't know what our right plants got hit by. Because his seer wasn't hitting him. Obviously the Jotun was. Surely I don't lose. Nice. I really want these over here. This is so scary. I don't know. Yeah, Showtime's just taking so long to path around. I can get some mud stacks on him now. I should have extra healing. Fuck. Ah, that's annoying. That's so much raiding. Holy shit. Well played. Well played by him. I think I just needed to increase the path for my berserkers. The pathing time. It's crazy you beat all these gold and plat players and you lose to a silver. I think he was a smurf though. He seemed to feel like he knew what he was doing. The way he had his behemoths take longer to path, unless it was he didn't mean to do that, but it was well played. I think I'll just go till we lose. I think that's a good way to do it. Still can't believe that. I think yeah. I probably shouldn't have upgraded my geyser either. I don't know if that's the right move to make. Down here is playing a rogue. Doesn't have any bulwark. Got the extra shock unit out. He didn't quite reach fire burst either. Yeah, I think if you come up against this team on ladder, I think the best way is just to play standard Magma. This is really good, but it's a bit more situational. I think late game. Let's see what he thinks. He's taking it. It's a lot tankier this round. He's got the gauntlet out. 5 Earth, 3 bulwark. My Grilla just going to take him out. Yeah, that's sad, isn't it? The old hyper Grilla. I think this is better, just having my Dorius block off the pathing a bit more, so they'll take longer. It's not going to be relevant in this game unless he switches to Behemoth, but that's why I lost that last one. What's he done here? Mystic, and still got a buffed up Ranger. I don't think this is going to go well for him. Good try with the 5 Earth. But I think you need to go Magma Enchanter. Fuck, it's going to take me like 3 wins just to get that 1 loss back. I don't really want to play a silver player again, so maybe I'll... I think about 30 seconds it drops me down to queuing up with silvers. How much elo have I gained tonight? I started at gold 1, but I think I was close to gold 2. I think. So well over 100, but could have been a lot more, I think. Just not mess with Behemoth. I wanted to get to 1800. We'll see how we go. I think I'll just get going till we lose. Let me know if these camera angles are annoying. I think I'm just a bit autistic or whatever with moving the camera, but it could be annoying to watch, I'm not sure. Wonder if he changes anything up this time. I've versed dictation quite a few times now. I think he's won. I'm not sure if he's beaten me yet. It started at 1600, did it? So I'm at 1730-ish. Yeah, that's not bad when I think of it like that. I think I just think of this account as much higher than it was when it started. So I should be pretty happy. And this was a new team as well, I didn't know how well it was going to do. So honestly, I could have ended up at 1400. So the fun deck to play, but kind of there's like something to do each round in terms of swapping the ranger, all these different things. So it's yeah, well, I lost more than 30. Yeah, somewhere in the 30s. So lesson learnt to I don't know if I said before, but my brother, yeah, he was at 2k rating and lost 100 over 150 in 3 games. He had 2 games left for his 15, sitting at rank 1, 2000 rating. 2 games left, and he queued into silvers and lost to the silvers. Yeah, he was beating all the plat players before that. Kinda crazy. So the unlike Erase, I versed Erase on this earlier today. He was playing on his main and he lost like 30 plus to me, which is just would be heartbreaking for him. What is that regen? That regen's pretty good, isn't it? Heal 5% of the missing health every second to allies within 25 hexes. Is he gonna take the resolve? Oh, he's not taking. Okay. I don't think the Indomitable was that good because no one really dies within the first 12 seconds anyway. Yeah, and there's I mean, one of the people he lost to was Memon, who's a smurf, who's like a top player playing in silver on a silver account, so they were smurfs. And I think one of the other games was like a full Psion build, and he just kind of panicked and probably should have won that. It's kind of on him, but was a build he doesn't play as much as me, so he hasn't seen as many of those builds. Right, what am I doing here? I need to concentrate. So a bit unlucky, but also his fault, and his fault for queuing that long as well. I just want to be out of range on the Apon, stun on my Apon. Yeah, exactly. They do something weird and like unorthodox and it actually works out. What is happening? I should win this round. We killed a Kuka. Yeah, the guy in silver that I played, he's honestly played the best out of anyone I played today. Like, he played that game exactly how I would, like, expect a well done counter to play. Fucking got something in my eye. Question is, do I want myself wrapping around wrapping around here? I think I might. I had something stuck in my eye. I don't know what I did with my Titanol. Okay, that worked out. It's what I was worried about. Alright, my right plants just get so destroyed. It's like one behemoth proc and he's dead. Plus the Enchanter. I think, well, right plants, all his stats got nerfed last patch, and then in this team I don't have any bulwark or earth. So my berserkers are quite squishy. The Ranger Omega, yeah, and all the Enchanter procs. He doesn't have Gauntlet, but I think he was surrounded by like 3 people, so the Enchanter procs come in huge. I don't know whether I just go more damage or am I worried about the... Yeah, do that. He changes positions, I still should get to him second. Giving himself grit. Right, attack speed slow. Just... I just taunted him. Alright boys. Alright, I kinda got lucky there. I think I may still have won, but I'm pretty sure my card locks taunted the Jotun off my right lance. But I mean, his Jotun, I don't know how he ended up over here anyway. Like, I guess he got a bit lucky that he passed onto my right lance. I think even if he sniped my right lance, I might have still won. Yeah, that taunt. The taunt can come in clutch. What did we learn there? I think I do need to wall them off. I don't think I can... That round that I lost, I think I should have walled them off. I'll just queue... Oh, it's cancelled. Just give it like another 30-second queue and then I might actually just call it. What a mess. Didn't mean to link it like that. Let's cancel that one. When you bring in Geyser, probably be DPS increase to put in the Mud Griller for the ape one, so I'd still have, yeah, so I'd drop 3 Mystic. The only problem is with the Griller is in those matchups where you have like your brawlers trying to attack the other brawler, like they kind of feels good sometimes, but then it turns out to be bad because the Griller, it'll like stop their behemoths from pathing to the front line. Meanwhile, my Berserkers will path to the front line, and then once they're done with the Griller, they'll path, his behemoths will path onto my Berserkers, so. But I think if you get desperate and trying to, there's probably certain outplays there, and then not only that, the Grillers are playing mud to their behemoths, so it could be a good play. Get the Geyser down, take out the Monkeyer, put in the Griller, get the Griller mud stacks on the behemoths. You just got to watch for their behemoths to path onto your Berserkers afterwards once they're done with the Griller. Does that make sense? Alright, probably going to call it there because there's no one queued up. The link's there, I don't know if that link should work, but if you appreciate that link as well, just use that content creator link to help me out if you have time. But if not, we'll see you. I'll try to do a video on this one, this build, because I think it's proven itself now. So yeah, 3 Mystic you don't think's worth it? Yeah, it's not really a big upgrade, is it? Alright. Yeah, I'll leave that there and I'll be back on either Tuesday or Friday next week. Thanks for tuning in.